Alright. It's the first time doing anything like this, as in the big YouTube. I don't really know what I'm going to be posting on here yet, but probably a mix between like some gaming and like lifting stuff. Obviously, I aspire to be a bodybuilder, for those of you who know me already, but if you don't, then I am Peter. I was gonna say PETA. That's what people call me. I don't know. Call me either or. That's more than 5. I'm a big ol' nerd. Alright, let's get that front and center. I have watched a crap load of anime, and I used to delve so many hours into like comic story videos and stuff, you know, like comics, DC, Marvel, like Star Wars. I grew up on Star Wars. Like, I love everything like fiction, that type of like superheroes. Superheroes is my thing. I love fucking superheroes. And I really like superheroes because of like what they stand for, like the symbol of peace. Like Superman, for example, he's not necessarily my favorite superhero. He's great superhero, well written, not my favorite. I'm biased towards others, and I have watched so much media that it's hard to even pick favorites. So onto the superhero thing, right? Because I mentioned I really like superheroes. If I had to pick like a top 3, it would Spider-Man's probably up there. Not gonna lie. I don't care if he's overrated. He's not. He's one of the best written characters ever. I'm biased towards the Flash strictly because of the TV show. Ignore like seasons 3+. I grew up on like seasons 1 through 3. Actually, one of the best things I ever watched. Made me fall in love with the Flash. And I think just being fast and being able to like be anywhere when someone needs you, that's the coolest power ever. You can just help people literally whenever. He can run across the universe, bro. Who else is doing that except like Superman or someone with like reality warping powers? Bro's just fast, and he's doing all that. He has reset this man has saved the universe so many times. He's reset it when it's gotten bad literally every time. Like, if you don't like the Flash, bro, I don't know if I can mess with you, really, like genuinely. The main overarching reason that I wanted to like start posting on here and actually putting myself out there more is because I just want to inspire people. I want to be like the superheroes that I've looked up to my whole life. They inspired me to get to where I am and to like build the physique that I have and to develop the mindset that I have had and to just like believe in myself and to trust myself and to help others when in need, you know, if you have the ability to. I happen to have the ability to, you know what I mean? Whether it's through inspiring someone through my physique or like, you know, potentially just maybe I'm the thing that makes someone want to do it as well. You know what I mean? That means the world to me. Just like anytime I can make someone believe in themselves or help them work towards that, that makes me feel really good, you know what I mean? Because I didn't really have a lot of that growing up, but you know, I've worked my way up through the mental ladder to get to where I am and have the confidence and love in myself that I do today. And I want everybody else to be able to achieve that too. And I'm still working on it. I'm not perfect. I still have crazy anxiety and I have self-doubts, you know what I mean? I'm not perfect at all, but I'm a lot better than I was a while ago, you know what I mean? And my main point is, if you keep working at it, you keep hacking at it, and you keep trying to improve your life and take these steps, it'll happen. And it's not going to be easy, but you'll get there. We're all going to make it, you know what I'm saying? I'm always the we're all going to make it type of guy. All this, it's over crap, leave. Actually get out of here with that. I'll make it, boys. But like the symbol of hope, I want to be like that, you know what I mean? Like All Might too, like symbol of peace and justice. Like that just is so, I don't know, like inspiring And I've always, since I was a little kid, looked up to that and like tried to be like a superhero or like be good at something. It used to be video games, but you know, now it's the gym. Still play video games here and there. Nothing great has really come out recently, if I'm gonna be quite frank with you. For the gaming industry has been kind of like stale. It's a lot of repeats, like Arc Raiders and like Helldivers. Like, I don't know, they were good at the time, but like just so much like the survival shooter type thing, or like Battle Royale got ran into the ground. Like, it's just everything's kind of stale. We need something like new. So I'm trying out new games. Like, for example, I'm dumping a crap ton of hours into Binding of Isaac right now. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of that. Really gas game, Peak. I would highly recommend it. And it has like minimum 1,000 hours of content. I'm at like 50 hours. So I've like just scratched the surface, you know what I mean? I grew up on like BO2 on Xbox 360. I had like a bunch of Kinect games that I would used to play. So I was like jumping around like a fucking idiot in my room. But, you know, that's what I used to do. And if you couldn't already tell, I have like severe ADHD. I was diagnosed at like 4 or something, like extremely young. I was the kid in the airport, like with the monkey backpack with the leashes. You probably saw me running away from my mom multiple times. I had literally gotten away from my mom, and security had to bring me back to her because she couldn't find me and I ran away. It used to be a little menace, but I've since mellowed out, you know what I mean? I was on meds for a while. I hate those, but that's a whole different story. Now being off them for a while, like, I feel like myself and like my interests are all there and whatnot. Like, I have a joy and a motivation to go do things that I enjoy, if that makes sense. Like, I want to wake up and go do things every day. I just like love talking about anything. I got conspiracies, you know what I mean? I got like theories about what's gonna happen in like a show or like, you know what I mean? Like, I just love absorbing new information. I don't like school though. I'm almost done with school. Got 1 online class left. Literally need these credits to get my degree. I don't even have to go in person, so it's great. But like, oh my god, I hate school. School is a drag, dude. Actually, like, oh god. But on here, I'll probably post, like I said, a conglomeration of lifting, talking in my car, probably gaming, and, you know, that's fake, by the way. It's not real. That's all I'll say. So, if I lose track of my thoughts sometimes, that could be why. Probably ideally not do it for prep, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I really enjoy doing it. Makes my lifts feel insane. Like, you have no, when I'm tweaking off the pre and that and the music, I'm dialed, bro. I am so beyond dialed. You guys have no idea. I mean, maybe some of you do, but like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever. And like, I know there's like water retention and stuff with it, but you know, I got pretty darn lean the last cut, so I'm gonna talk to Mr. Kashi Man about that, which is my coach, by the way, trained by K on Instagram and TikTok. If you want to get fucking, go to him. He's good at what he does. Yes, I am natural. I don't even have a primary care provider, so I can't really even get blood work done right now. But, I mean, I'm 147 pounds. If you think I'm not natural, if I was 147, enhanced, slime me out, please. I would cry. You know, I've been training for 5 years. That's what happens when you train like a freaking schizo in the gym, dude. I'm like, my face morphs, dude. Like, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're not training like that, leave. So let me give you some lore as to how, I guess, I built my physique, right? Growing up, I was extremely underweight, like 30 pounds underweight, like really bad. The doctor said it wasn't concerning, but like I was a twit. I was visibly skinnier than the skinny kids in school, and I was also like 4'8". I used to always cope and be like, I can't eat enough, I can't eat enough, which now I'm finding out I might have an overactive thyroid and just have a genetically higher energy expenditure than the average person my size. So maybe it wasn't total cope, but I could have eaten more. Like I'm eating 3,600 calories a day basically right now, and it's fine. I can eat it, you know what I mean? And I was eating probably under 2K, complaining why I'm not gaining any weight. But on to the real juicy meat of the story. For literally probably about a year and a half, I'm not even kidding you when I say this, I ate McDonald's every single day. And if it wasn't McDonald's, it was Burger King, Popeyes, Subway. Literally for over a year and a half, I am not even joking you, I am not sure I touched like real food. It was only going out to eat. It was so much money. It's just terrible. Dude, for like the first 2.5 years of me lifting, I wasn't eating enough. I was underweight. I was training like an idiot. Like that's why my upper back is so developed compared to my lower back, because my lat training was god awful. Half of my other arm training was terrible. So for like a year and a half, I made some doo-doo butt cheeks progress. And then I started just mucking down on some McDonald's and fast food for literally every day for over a year. I'm not even kidding you. Do not do that, please. Do not follow in my footsteps. It is terrible for you. I ended up looking after that like year and a half. That was the worst I've ever looked. I mean, objectively the best, but like, don't do that. Do not do that. I did just discover a new powerhouse location, so I will be getting a lot of clips there because they actually allow recording and for me to take my shirt off if I want, which is great because then I can actually make lifting content. Not that I need to have my shirt off, but it's nice for if I want to pose after a set or something, you know what I mean? Or just like working my posing. They do have a posing room, it's pretty nice. But some of the natural lighting in the main areas, it's pretty damn good. So I'm gonna want to use that. But all the equipment's like, I don't want to say like Arnold era, because I don't know what that stuff is. Like I didn't experience any of that, but it's like old classic looking machines, and they're cool as hell, and they feel amazing, and they work great, and they're actually heavy. I wouldn't need to gym pin any of the machines there. And I would at the gym I currently go to, and I could gym pin almost practically everything. Like I hate it. There, no way. I've been having a big frustration recently because I've been trying to learn how to hit the back double properly, and because like on my lat spread I look pretty freaking wide, I would say, and then as soon as I bring my arms up here, it's like, no. Like, where does it go? Where does the lat go? Like, where does my back go? Definitely gonna be messing around with like the type of videos that I do on here. You know, as I get into the swing of things, the content will get better. You know what I mean? Right now, it's probably gonna be me talking, lifting. You know, I gotta figure out how to like record my screen on the game, but like funny clips from that or something. And then, like I said, as I learn how to like edit and stuff like this type of thing and like put it together in a watchable format to where it's not like watching paint dry, then like I said, the content will improve. But for now, it's gonna be a learning process, you know what I mean? I'm trying to do this thing, you know what I mean? So if you haven't started on something that you want to achieve, start now. This is your sign. I'm telling you to start. And if you don't, start now. You will not regret it later, I promise you. Trying and failing is better than not trying at all. And even if you fail, that's still a lesson and something you learned to keep trying. You know what I mean? We all got this, boys. We're all gonna make it. If you guys do like just me talking in a car, like ranting about stuff, I will continue to do these as well. I don't intend to like not do them, because I do, again, like just talking and chatting about things, but I don't have like a studio or anything that I can really do that. And like my grandparents go to sleep, I live with my grandparents and they go to sleep early, and I don't want to like disturb them from me yelling or like doing this in the house, you know? So, you know, it'll probably be at night sometimes when I have ideas, but we'll see. Again, let me know what you guys want to see from me. My Instagram is peta.wp if you don't already follow me there. I don't know how you'd be seeing me if I haven't promoted it from there, but if you do, then thank you for watching this far. That means the world to me, seriously, because I'm literally just talking in front of a camera. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to inspire people to become the best versions of themselves like I'm trying to do myself. And, you know, even if you only get 0.001% better every day, you still tried and made an effort and you're still working towards it. You can't rush success. Progress takes time. Jesus. You know what I mean? And again, if you guys want to see me like play a certain game, like I'll play a horror game and get scared. You know what I mean? Like I'm a wuss, but like I can get through the game. Like I won't quit. Unless it's like I've never played a game scary enough to where I'm like, oh no, I can't do this. You know what I mean? Or like Friend Swap. I'll play Friend Swap. Anything of that nature. I like single player games. There's really not a type of game that I don't like. Like roguelikes. Like literally everything. So if you guys want to see me play something, I'll start doing it. You know what I mean? Or if you want to see me talk about like certain gym related content or like, I don't know, like philosophy. I like talking about philosophy. I'm not a philosopher. I don't have like a degree in philosophy or anything, but I like perspectives and just, I don't know, like thinking. And back onto the other thing. I don't really know how YouTube views this, but you know, we're going to try it out, right? Because I do that every day. I'm not proud of it, but in terms of training, like I mentioned before, dude, you don't get it. It's just so peak, bro. And I can stay on top of everything. Like, I'm on top of all my schoolwork. I can work fine. Like, I'm doing landscaping, like I said. My training is arguably improved, even though, like, weed doesn't have... Shut up. Sorry, Kashi. But I love it. As of right now, I do not drink because of my bodybuilding goals. I don't think I'm permanently going to be done and, like, never drink again. Like, if there's a special occasion or I really want to have a drink, like, I'll have a drink. Like, it's not the worst thing ever. But for my near future goals, it just doesn't make sense. It cost me so much money when I was up at school. I didn't like the mental state I was in. Like, first of all, I hate being hungover. I hate the act of drinking. I guess I like being drunk because liquid confidence, you know, but the negatives outweigh the pros, so I just can't, in my right mind, drink right now. I have no issue with anybody if they do drink, even though it's poison, but, you know, like, I'm very torn on it. I don't recommend anybody do it. Let me put that out there. Drinking's not good for you, and neither is this, so stay away from it, please, because I don't want to say don't end up like me, but you're just better off not. You know what I mean? Like having a clear head, just not relying on anything, it's better off for you. I guess like in terms of social media, what I want to do, end goal, end up like Joe Bartolozzi. First of all, favorite YouTuber probably ever, the GOAT. I don't really watch him stream, but I literally, like, if you scroll through his accounts, I've watched like every video of his within any sort of recency. I freaking love that guy. And like, I think the way he has his content set up to where he does streams and he interacts with everybody live and then he'll cut up the stream into separate YouTube videos. Dude, that's genius. That's literally genius. It's infinite content glitch. Any game recs that you want to see me play, I'll try and figure out how to get that recorded on my computer because I don't really do that. But I don't think I'm really going to do much like live, like walking around content. Maybe, you know, if you guys really want that, then I can definitely make it happen. Bodybuilding content, obviously. I'm an aspiring bodybuilder. So there's going to be a good amount of that. That'll probably be like a lesser portion of the YouTube, as that's mostly my TikTok and Instagram. In terms of like educational content, I don't really know how much of that I'm going to be doing. I would like to eventually coach people, but I'm not confident enough in my ability to correct something if something goes feet up, you know what I mean? Stuff happens in life, and I haven't had enough experience in I have, but I can't like put that forward on other people yet, you know what I mean? I need to at least like go go through a show and I don't know, just get more experience in the field, because again, I'm not even technically a bodybuilder yet. I haven't even competed. I'm just some kid with muscles, you know what I mean? And this is probably gonna be like the most weirdly chopped together YouTube video, and I'm all over the place in terms of what I'm talking about, but that's just kind of how I am, you know. Like I mentioned, my ADHD is always going haywire. I'm always doing stuff with my hands. I'm always talking, doing something, moving. Like, I can't sit still, and I can't not do something. So, you know, I figure I might as well put it all on here, because, like, I don't know, I've been told to, and I've always wanted to be like a YouTuber. I've watched YouTubers my whole life, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe we can get the ball rolling and see what we can do with this thing. So, yeah. Love you guys. I hope everything is well in all your lives. And if you ever need anything, you can always reach out to me on like TikTok or Instagram, and I will do my best to get back to you and try and help you out. Because I know how life gets, man. And I know what it's like to feel like you don't have support, even though maybe you do, but having no support is hard. And I don't want anybody to have to feel like that if I can take a step and help out. Love you guys. In terms of how often I will be posting on here, I'm not too sure. I guess we'll see how this video does. I don't know, I guess I just want to be like a multifaceted content creator, you know what I mean? I don't want to be only gym stuff. But then again, like, I don't know, once I get on to prep, it will be a lot of gym stuff, because I mean, that's going to be a majority of what I'm doing is for prep. So, but, you know, I'll still have, like, gaming and whatnot. Or, you know, I could even try streaming, too. I've never really, like, thought about it. I mean, that's not true, but, like, I've never tried it, really. I feel like I would want to build, like, or just get more consistent, at least on YouTube first, before I even start trying streaming, because I feel like streaming is a step up from YouTube. But I don't know, we'll see. We're working on it. Again, there's only one way to get better at things, and it is to try, and this is what we're doing. So, and I encourage you all to do the same, because you never know how your life could change from just one video. That's what I always hear, you know what I mean? So let's get out there and let's kill, boys. Love you guys. If you watched this far, I will see you guys soon.